Well, okay, first of all, we are talking about two types of different fulfillment models, right? I mean, some of those, they're actually talking about your domestic fulfillment. That's going to be easy because, your inventories, your goods are all in the country. So what you need to do is basically, you determine your speed of delivery. So you pick the courier, the right courier, or even the postal to do the delivery. So that's the first thing. The second channel is we call it as cross-border. So cross-border fulfillment, meaning like you may have your inventory stored at a single location in the region, and that is going to fulfill the entire region, any countries. So whenever you receive your order is actually dispatched from that single location, cross-border into a country. And now you're going to face some problem. Why? Because some of the countries in Asian countries, their custom clearance process may not be as good as in the Western countries like US, Europe, and you have to pick the right partner to help you do this custom clearance, as well as your last mile delivery. Why? Because if you're talking about cross-border, anything undelivered, it's very hard to send it back to the origin, to the main warehouses. So the reliability of last mile delivery partner will be very critical in Southeast Asia countries. So in particular to Southeast Asia countries, I think cash on delivery is really something that needed, in order to really do online sales and delivery. If you're talking about the credit card penetrations, people holding credit card, in Southeast Asia countries, except for Singapore, the ratio is actually very low. So if you look at some of the marketplaces in the region right now, there's COD, cash on delivery, versus the prepay, versus by credit card. The ratio we are talking about 1 to 3, pretty much like 3 persons buying COD versus like 1 person really using credit card. So I would have to say, if you think about this region here, if you really want to penetrate the online sales, cash on delivery for last mile is very important. Okay, yeah, well, that's a very good question. So what I believe is, first of all, your e-fulfillment partner or so-called logistics company must be able to speak the language of e-commerce. The traditional way of contract logistics supply chain will not work in the e-commerce world. So we always urge the customer, when they want to start thinking about e-fulfillment of e-commerce orders, they must find a 3PL that is able to do e-commerce, orders, and they have experience in doing that. So, and this company, this 3PL, basically, they can run the warehouse themselves, they can outsource it, and they can also do the shipping, or they can actually outsource the shipping as well. So the shipping partner will be different by country. So, say for example, Singapore, your delivery partner will be different from your delivery partner in Thailand, for sure, right? Again, it also depends on the delivery commitment of the platform or online shop to the customers. If you are committing like next day or fast delivery, basically you have to go with courier options. Or if you can bear with like 2 to 3 days or a little bit longer, there will be much more options, different types of last mile delivery partner that you can choose from. So it lies with, first of all, the strategy of the online shop. Second of all, you must partner with a e-fulfillment 3PL that has experience in basically managing your inventory, do the warehouse fulfillment, and also find the right shipping solution for them by country. Well, I would have to say, if you are using the term e-fulfillment, that's the contract logistics version of e-commerce. Okay, the requirement of the speed, the people, the skill system are different from the traditional, regular, retailing contract logistics. Completely different. Of course, right now, say for example, Seko Logistics, we are able to provide what we call as an omni-channel fulfillment, meaning like we have the capability to do the B2B part as well as the B2C orders, and everything is under one system. Okay, so this is one of our advantage in selling to a lot of retailers, if they really want to penetrate into the online sales world.